Wisconsin Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana. Senator, good to have you here this evening. First up, your reaction to President Trump saying that some of the so-called blue states with Democrat governors are in no rush to open the economy because perhaps the underlying thinking is that it will hurt him if the economy stays weak for a while through November.
Martha, I don't know. I can't see into my colleagues' hearts or read their minds. I just do know that we're no longer debating safe or soon. That's no longer the issue. The issue is safe and soon. We've got to do everything we possibly can to make people safe, and we've got to do everything we possibly can to get this economy back open. I believe the American people want both, and they can do both.
Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, was asked about further funding, another tranche of perhaps another $1 trillion in relief funds. And, you know, she got a little prickly when she was asked what the president might say about that. Watch this.
Is the president part of these discussions, these negotiations?
I don't have any idea what the president does.
He said that the House was on vacation.
But you know what? Don't waste your time or mine on what he says.
What do you have to say about that, Senator?
I think that the Speaker doesn't like the president personally, and it impacts her policy. I regret that, but I think it's obvious to the American people. In terms of spending more money, we've spent $3 trillion. That's 12 zeros. I voted for the bill, was happy to do it. The Federal Reserve has probably spent, I don't know, another $3 trillion. At some point, we're going to run out of digits. We can't just keep spending endless amounts of money. We can't buy this economy. We've got to get the economy back open, but we got to do it safely. Yeah. And I think the American people can and want to.
Yeah, and on that note, I read today about factories that are shutting down for good, closing their doors, you know, not temporarily, but permanently in Michigan, in North Carolina, in other places across the country. And then you have this proposal from Senators Harris and Markey that perhaps what we need to do is give everybody $2,000 a month. And it sort of brings back that universal basic income idea that we heard from Andrew Yang during the Democrat primaries. What do you think about that idea, that maybe we need that to supplement people's incomes with all of these places shutting down?
I don't think it will pass. I think the only way to get us out of this is to we've got to get ourselves out of it. Government shut down the economy. But it's up to the American people, all of us, to get it back going. An old boss of mine used to say a person without a job is not healthy, he's not happy, and he's not free. And that's true. This is America. I still believe that the issue is safe and soon. We can be safe and we can get the economy back going if we're smart about it. Yeah. And I think the American people are plenty smart.
I think that's what everybody wants. Real quick reaction to this. This was in The Hill today. A story titled GOP Senators Worry Trump COVID-19 will cost them their majority. Is that a sentiment that you're picking up on the Senate side of the Hill? On your side of the aisle?
I haven't picked that up a lot. I'm not saying that people aren't thinking about politics. They do. And the candidates, the senators up for re-election are certainly thinking about the campaigns. But it's not a real big topic. All I can tell you about the elections coming up this November, here's my prediction. The experts will be wrong. They always are.
All right, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see where it goes. Got a few Senate races that are getting a little bit tighter on the GOP side in Colorado and Iowa than people had thought, so we'll see where that goes. Still quite a while to go before the election. Senator, thank you. Always good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming in tonight.